If Jesus had a favorite superhero, who would it be? My answer is easy: Spider-Man. Oftentimes the most liked and most popular for any category in this world goes against God and humanity overall, but in this case, it seems to be the same across the board. You see, Spider-Man is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and funny enough, Jesus taught us to love your neighbor as yourself. Let me give you some context behind this. There was one time the Pharisees tried to test Jesus with a question: "Teacher, which is the greatest commandment of the law?" Jesus replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like it: love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments." Jesus lived an innocent, sinless life and took the penalty of our crimes. He taught that the greatest love a person can show is to die for his friends. In that same way, Spider-Man is selfless. Peter could easily use his powers to gain fame or money, but instead he puts on a mask, never taking credit for what he does. Take Matthew chapter 6, verse 5 for example, where Jesus says, "And when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the street corners to be seen by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full." I know this verse is talking about praying, but we can see that Jesus has respect for people that are genuine, people that do things from within, not expecting praise or reward. And this only explains why Spider-Man is so likable. Spider-Man is the person he is because he knows anyone could have been bitten by that spider. He understands that he was given powers by chance, and he believes he should be responsible with that power. He's also super relatable. He lives in a cheap apartment, doesn't have many things, and when he's not standing up for others or working his freelance job, he spends his free time with the people he loves most. He holds himself accountable, and for someone that goes through the worst situations, he rarely complains. He stays positive. He shows true humanity when he tries to save the people that hurt him most. And we can't forget how he cries out to God, or in this case the writers, when he's going through a lot. He's one of the few superheroes that do this, showing that he believes in something greater than him that can help him out and give him the strength he needs to overcome his struggles, showing real humility. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy series like Invincible or The Boys that give these fresh, ugly takes to what superheroes in the real world could look like. And with everything going wrong in the world, things that have been brought to light regarding billionaires and islands, I don't doubt for a second that giving humans superpowers would bring the world a whole new level of evil. But these series tend to lack the idea that someone could be good just because it's the right thing to do, that a person could have such strong moral integrity that they don't get tempted to go against what they believe in. And this is why there's no doubt in my mind that Jesus would approve of your love for Spider-Man. I want to end off this video by saying, we live in an evil world, so it's good to look up to the right role models. Don't be afraid to do what's right. Treat others how you would want to be treated. Inspire the good in yourself and others. You were made in the image of God. The soul inside of you is powerful, and with great power comes great responsibility. Thank you for watching.